Hello and welcome to this session on relaxation and breathing techniques to feel calmer. My name is Kate Jackson and I'm an occupational therapist, and I'll be taking you through a presentation today and a short relaxation exercise to help you to find some ways to feel calmer. So just a quick introduction to me. There's a photo. I'm based in Leicester, and as I said, I specialise in mental health and wellbeing. I've worked in a whole range of different services, from the NHS to charity sector, voluntary sector. I've also worked as a lecturer at university for a number of years and within the private sector as well. I now bring that experience together to run a company called Wellbeing Therapy Solutions, and I provide courses, training, workshops and individual therapy for adults, young people and children to help them to learn about mental health and to find strategies and practical ways to look after and protect their mental health and well-being. So today's session is around relaxation and breathing techniques, and I thought that we would just start by thinking about what relaxation is. So relaxation is when the body and mind are free from tension and anxiety. Relaxation techniques are a great way to help with managing stress, worry or anxiety, and there are lots of different types of relaxation techniques that you can use, and people will find different things help. It's a very individual process and working out the things that work for you. So from my perspective today, not just talking about having peace of mind or enjoying a hobby or an interest that you might have, it's around having some specific techniques to use. And relaxation is a process that we can go through to decrease the effects of stress on our minds and on our bodies as well. The two are linked, and the technique can help you to do that. Relaxation techniques can also help us to cope with everyday stress and stress related to different health problems. So relaxation techniques have been proven to help with heart disease, pain, respiratory conditions, as well as depression and anxiety. As I said, there are different types of relaxation techniques. The first one I was going to talk about is guided imagery or visualization. And the techniques that I'm talking to you about are guided by somebody facilitating that session. So a visualization session might include imagining going on a journey to a beach, or imagining colours, places. Sometimes that's accompanied by relaxing music that helps to really immerse yourself in that visualization. Then we have progressive muscle relaxation, which is where we learn to tense and relax the muscles in the body, usually going from top to toe or from toe to top the other way, and physically noticing how we tense and can relax our muscles in the body. And then the final one I just wanted to share today is called autogenic relaxation, which is about relaxing from within the body. So helping muscles in the body to relax themselves right from within. If you wanted to undertake a relaxation technique or a relaxation session, there are a few tips I have for you, and the first one is to do that either before having a meal or at least 1 hour after, to give time to digest some of that food so we're not doing it on a heavy stomach. To choose a quiet and private place to relax which is free from distractions. So find somewhere where you can, it really doesn't have to be silent, but it's a little bit quieter and private, maybe a bedroom or living room, somewhere that's private for you. And to help you to free yourself from distractions, you might want to turn off your phone or other devices, and you might ask your family or the people you live with not to disturb you. We need to think about the environment a little bit, so ensuring that the room is warm so you can feel cozy. You might want to put a blanket over you, or something that just helps you to feel comfy and warm. You might want to dim the lights a bit, so dark and warm is really recommended. And maybe think about what you're wearing, so popping into something that's more loose and comfortable. And closing your eyes if you're comfortable too. So most people benefit from closing their eyes to really immerse themselves in the relaxation session. And you want to give yourself a bit of time once the relaxation session has ended to come back to your normal state. So I wouldn't be planning to do any driving afterwards or going straight into anything afterwards. Just take some time to allow your body to adjust and to come back to normality for you. Okay, so you might want to take a moment to pause this video just whilst we think about preparing for a guided imagery. So I'm going to talk you through a visualization about colours, and before we do that, you might want to just take yourself to a different space or quieter area, or pause for a moment until you can free yourself from distractions and get really cozy and comfy. So either pause the video now, or we'll move straight into the guided visualization. Often with visualization, I'll play music to go alongside it, but I'm not going to do that in this session because not everybody likes that. So if you prefer some relaxing music, you might want to choose to put some on alongside this. So what I'd like to ask you to do is to close your eyes if you're comfortable. And just to follow my voice as I take you through the relaxation technique. Get yourself in a comfortable position. Rest your head. Close your eyes if you're comfortable too. And just let your body sink into the chair or the bed, wherever you are right now. And we're going to think about some colours as you relax. Just listen to my voice and think about each colour as I speak. Allow your mind to imagine the colour all around you and let images associated with the colour come into your mind. First, let's think about the colour yellow. See yellow all around you. The warmth of the yellow sun. A field of golden yellow sunflowers. The shady yellow of a hayloft. The pale yellow sand stretching across a Caribbean beach. Feel the warmth of yellow. And now the yellow deepens into brown. Brown surrounds you gently. The crisp brown of a wood in winter. The brown of chestnuts at the edge of a fire. Brown supple leather in a stable. Feel the depth of brown. And now the brown changes into red. Let the rich, vibrant red surround you. Geraniums in a window box. The red embers of the coals. Red specks of poppies sprinkled in a field. Let the images flow into your mind and feel the strength of red. The red fades and deepens into blue. Let blue take the place of red in your mind. The beautiful blue sea of the Cornish coast. Sky blue forget-me-nots. High blue Mediterranean skies. Feel the calm of blue surrounding you. And now allow green to slip into your mind. Concentrate on green all around you. The green of spring turf on cliff tops. Damp green of misty hillsides. Cricket on a lazy village green. Green of new spring growth. Feel the freshness of green. And now take your mind back to the colour that soothed you the most. Stay with this colour. Let it fill your mind. And drift away on the image it brings to mind. Just relax for a few moments until you hear me speak again. And now, when you're ready, I'm going to bring the relaxation technique to a close. You start to think about the surroundings around you. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Start to return to your normal state. When you're ready, just open your eyes. So you might want to pause the video here, just to give you some time to return to your normal state, and then continue with the breathing techniques when you're ready. Before we move on to the breathing techniques, just wanted to talk through the benefits of doing regular relaxation techniques like the colour relaxation. So doing this regularly, practicing regularly, can increase an overall sense of calm. It has been proven to help to improve sleep quality or quantity for many people. Can help to achieve a sense of control over some of the symptoms of anxiety. And also help to reduce those feelings of stress. It can be really beneficial if you experience tension in your muscles and helping that tension to be released or feel less. And it can help with shortness of breath as well. A lot of evidence to show that it helps with respiratory conditions, but also shortness of breath might be a symptom of anxiety. Help with coping with pain or nausea and improving symptoms of fatigue. Okay, so we're going to move on now just to look at two specific breathing techniques. And the breathing techniques that we're going to learn can help you to gain control of your breathing and to feel more connected to your breath. And evidence shows that learning deep breathing can help to assist you to return to a calm state. Be helpful if you're experiencing anxiety or panic. But the deep diaphragmatic breathing sends signals to stop producing stress hormones like cortisol. And breathing techniques can be really helpful in managing and recovering from anxiety and or panic. So we're going to start with diaphragmatic breathing, which is the recommended breathing system to use, and then we'll put it into two particular techniques. I'd like you to try this with me now. Get yourself sitting in a comfortable position or lying flat on the floor or your bed or anywhere that's comfortable for you. Try to let your shoulders drop down. Try not to hold the tension in your shoulders. I'd like you to put one hand onto your chest and the other hand onto your stomach area. And I'd like you to breathe in through your nose for about 2 seconds. So you should experience the air moving through your nostrils into your abdomen. And if we're breathing using the diaphragm, your stomach should expand. So your stomach should go out as you breathe in through your nose. Try to make sure that your stomach is moving out and your chest remains relatively still. Try that breathing in through your nose and your tummy moving out. So if we're engaging the diaphragm and the tummy's moving out, we're using, it's a big muscle underneath your lungs, and we're expanding the lungs more fully. So let's just think about breathing out. So purse your lips as if you're about to drink through a straw. Press gently on your stomach and then breathe out through those pursed lips. About 2 seconds. So breathing in through your nose, tummy moving out. And breathing out through your mouth, pursed lips, tummy should go back in. And just practice that for 3 or 4 breaths. Not too many. You can get quite lightheaded if you do lots of deep breaths. Just practice that so you feel comfortable with it. If you start to get dizzy, stop, wait a little while, and then just try a couple again. So we're going to apply that now to a particular technique called rectangle breathing. So we're thinking about breathing in through the nose, tummy going out, breathing out through the mouth, nice and controlled, and tummy going in. I'd like you to find an object around you that's rectangular. So it could be a door, a phone, a window. It could be a picture or a painting. could be a credit card, anything at all. Or if there's nothing around you, then maybe in your mind's eye think of a photograph or a picture or a front door, something like that that's familiar to you. And imagine it being portrait, so the short side across the top and the bottom, and look up to the top left-hand corner. And now I'd like you just to follow the outline of the rectangle, starting top left, across the top, down the side, across the bottom, and up again. And then what we want to do is try to link breathing in and out with that. So we breathe in through the nose as we look along the top short side. And then we breathe out as we go down the long side. Breathing in again along the shorter side. And then breathing out as we go up the long side. So your out breath will be longer than your in breath. Continue to do that, just maybe a couple of times around the door, breathing in through your nose along the top short side, out through your mouth down the long side, and repeat. Again, if you start to feel lightheaded, stop. Just a moment. So that's rectangle breathing, which, as you can imagine, you could do anywhere, just using your eyes to follow a rectangle. There are usually one around us, unless we're in the middle of nowhere, there's usually something around us. Okay, so the second technique I want to share with you today is called Take 5 breathing. I'm going to show you this picture here of a hand, and I'd like you to try this. So again, you might want to pause now if you've just been doing deep breaths, and wait and do them again in a moment. This technique involves you tracing the fingers on your hand. So maybe put the hand flat out in front of you on your lap or on a table or on the bed, and using your other hand, I'd like you to use your index finger to trace up and down each finger. So we're tracing the outline of the finger, so one finger is in touch with the other hand. And as we breathe in, we follow with our index finger up the thumb, all the way to the top. Little pause at the top, and then we breathe out through the mouth slowly as we go down the other side. And then we repeat for each finger. So we breathe in through the nose and we're going out as we go up the finger. Little pause at the top, and then breathe out through the mouth as we go down. So a little bit of contact between the finger and the hand. Breathing in, breathing out. So just keep going until you've traced all the fingers on your hand, and then repeat whenever you want to. Again, another technique that we can do quite easily. We don't need any special equipment, we just need, and some people will do it just looking, use their eyes to follow up and down each finger. Other people prefer the touch. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this session. So in summary, I encourage you to practice the breathing techniques each day, particularly when you're feeling calm, so that it becomes more natural if you ever need to use it when feeling anxious or panicky or stressed out. If we practice it when we're feeling calm, we're in that place to be able to use it, utilise it whenever we need it. And try out some relaxation techniques regularly and just see what happens and see what benefits you get from them. So you can look at YouTube videos, you can download apps, all sorts of things to get some guided relaxations. So that brings me to the end of the session today. My contact details are there, and social media. If you want to follow me or ask me any particular questions, you're really welcome to get in touch. So I hope that that's been helpful in helping you to find some ways to feel calmer and some ways that hopefully help to protect and improve your mental health and well-being. So thank you for watching. Take care.